All right, so here he is, the former UFC middleweight champion, Anderson Silva. The pro record doesn't look like it did a few years ago, DC, but most people still inject the name Anderson Silva into the discussion of the greatest MMA fighters of all time.
It's because Anderson is doing us a favor every time he steps foot in the octagon. He could have walked away and protected the record, but the lure, the draw of fighting still is pulling at this fighter. And every time he walks in there, we're getting to witness greatness. You feel it when Anderson Silva walks up the steps. I remember staring across the octagon and going, holy cow, that's Anderson Silva. And he has that approach, he has that appeal to everyone that gets in front of him, not only in the octagon, but in life. One of the nicest guys you've ever met is Anderson Silva.
And a renewed focus on recovery and physical therapy has allowed the great Anderson Silva to compete deep into his 40s, DC. You ain't going 45, there's no way.
45, ain't
You're
no
out.
chance.
You're gonna voice a video game.
I'm gonna voice a video game. What a great idea.
Remember when this arena was erected, and a lot of UFC history has played out here since. Etihad Arena sold out tonight in Abu Dhabi for the latest UFC pay-per-view. Our tale of the tape for this middleweight fight. Here once more, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC middleweight champion and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Anderson the Spider Silva. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, live.
So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one.
Ready.
Well, it may not be tabbed Fight Island any longer, but it is still a major destination for the UFC. Great to be with you tonight from the Etihad Arena in Abu Dhabi, where a lot of high-level fighters are set to compete.
It's going to be a great night. Every time we come here to Abu Dhabi, the fights are absolutely fantastic. Let's see if the fight tonight can live up to what we have seen up to this point. Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
The kick is there to the body. Working off the jab, it's good. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie.
The fighters separate. Got the hook in quickly.
Oh, big knee to the body, man alive.
It's just a really high pace, too. It's a really high striking pace for these two.
Nice defense to block that punch.
I give one, I take one. You give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out. And now some separation.
Left hook to the head.
Look at the turnover in that kick.
Double jab landed there by Silva.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to wear on his opponent by pulling the head down and punching with the free hand. Beautiful shot lands to the leg.
Nicely done to the body. Lands a good series of kicks here. We have crossed the midpoint here in our opening round.
I mean, he's cutting down the size with these beautiful leg kicks.
Oh, how good is that kick? Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. Right now, it's starting to show.
Nice liver shot lands. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Keeping busy now, connecting with those punches.
Can't take many of those. Let it check.
That's another blistering combination there. Really starting to do a nice job stringing the shots together.
And you can see the damage in his opponent's body, his face, his body, his legs. He's beating him up on all the targets. It's not one guy just headhunting. He is finding every opening that is presented to him.
All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes.
Oh, that's the biggest shot right thus far. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's got to be over very soon. Oh!
Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night. Nice kick. These guys are going at it.
Oh, and he lands another leg kick there. He's already landed several in this round.
Wow, both of them are landing massive shots. Ah, that jab hurt him. Both of these gentlemen are putting it on the line.
Silva's pretty swollen now in that jaw area. It doesn't appear to be affecting him all that much, but he's absorbed a lot of strikes to the head. Got to figure out a way to raise the guard and be more defensively sound. 30 seconds to go. Oh, nice overhand left. That's how you do it. Beautiful kick by him there. Well, Silva's lower jaw looking extremely swollen now. Staying busy in the clinch, lands a nice punch there. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
All right, bud, take a seat.
Hashtag swollen. His face is starting to close, my man.
It looks really bad. I mean, early in the fight, we talked about addressing things right now. He didn't do that, and now it seems as though he's going to pay for it.
Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the swelling now, John. He wasn't doing what he needed to do to move his head, and he's paying for it. You cannot allow for an elite-level mixed martial artist to connect at that rate and think that you will not be wearing the damage. He's wearing it now. I'm interested to see what changes he makes to give himself an opportunity.
All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs, both got the offense going, but now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. Silva's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent.
Great punch from the clinch here. Over and over, same story. Punch after punch to the head. Great block there.
Nice land there by Anderson Silva. Just a true mixed martial artist, has so much honor and respect for the game, and somewhat remarkably, still getting it done when matched up with the best middleweights in the world. Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other DC.
Yeah, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight, but we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
All right, gets inside, gets the single collar tie here. Well, you don't want to take too many kicks on that calf, and now it's starting to show some visible damage. Place shot there, DC. He is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates. Oh!
Short uppercut here on the clinch by Silva.
Hurt him again. He's in trouble.
All right, same back time, same back channel. You think he's going to look to set up that hook again here?
I mean, you can see it, John. You can see him doing it. You can see him sneaking looks to see where that hand is going.
He's got him hurting here. Back to the feet.
Oh, nice body shot.
Oh, what a kick. All right, so he continues. Kick there. We'll see if he can finish. All right, so a good series of kicks by him there. He has mixed it up beautifully, I think, on the feet tonight.
He is kicking everywhere tonight. He's doing a fantastic job.
Fighters separate from the clinch.
He's got that single collar tie.
All right, well, he's going to have to go back to the drawing board defensively, but in terms of this fight... Big head kick! Oh, he lands a hook.
Oh!
2 minutes now to go in round two. Trying to stay in this fight! Some separation.
Look at that! He can't even stand.
All right, so another swing and a miss, and I'd imagine if your gas tank is this low, you gotta find times to try to preserve that energy and get yourself back to a place where you can actually dole out some damage.
Yeah, you gotta get out to space. Find places to rest and recover. Get against the octagon, go to the clinch. Find ways to just recover so that when you have that next explosion, it actually has some meaning to it.
Every strike he lands, that cut gets worse.
Yes.
That punch right there. His opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot. Oh, big elbow.
Oh, you see his high-level footwork here, maybe trying to set up that hook shot again, potentially.
You could tell, John, he's setting a trap. He's trying to walk his... Oh,
he gets up. The question is for how long? Well, an incredible fight thus far. Both fighters look like they could be finished at any time. If you wondered about the heart on either side, that question was answered tonight.
Nothing. There are no more questions in regards to these two fighters. Both of these men have been hurt. Both of these men are swollen. They're bloody. They're both, even though they're both willing and ready to continue this fight.
Oh, he just missed on that overhand left. All right, so he lands again just like we saw in the last round, realizing a lot of... He's in trouble. Back to the feet now. Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. All right, the official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 50 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, one.
And there is the man of the moment, and what a moment this must be like for a professional athlete, right? I know you enjoyed the birth of your kids, right?
Yeah.
But you knock out a man